Get in the game with the college-branded Venmo debit card. Wreck your team with every tap and earn up to 5% cash back with Venmo Stash, a new rewards program from Venmo. No monthly fee, no minimum balance. Just school pride and spending power. Get in the game and sign up for the Venmo debit card at venmo.com/collegecard. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. Select schools available. Venmo Stash terms and exclusions apply at venmo.me/stash terms. Max $100 cash back per month.
This episode is brought to you by White Claw Surge. Nice choice hitting up this podcast. No surprises. You're all about diving into tastes everyone in the room can enjoy. Just like White Claw Surge. It's for celebrating those moments when connections have been made and the night's just begun. With bold flavors and 8% alcohol by volume, unleash the night. Unleash White Claw Surge. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. 8% alcohol by volume. White Claw Seltzer Works. Chicago, Illinois.
What up? Welcome to another episode of Left Turns and Loud Noises, episode 32. Today is September 5th, 2019, and the FSU season is already dead.
Yep.
We are already completely shot our chances right in the foot, and it's already over. So congratulations. The podcast will not be speaking about FSU for the rest of the season. I'm your host, Anthony Dietrich, the saddest FSU fan in the world. I'm joined, as always, by the hardest working person in Doak Campbell Stadium, Kevin Costello. What up?
Damn right I am the hardest working person in that stadium, because you sure it ain't Willie Taggart.
My goodness. Can you please coach the team? You might honestly have a better
Dude,
chance
I'd
at this rate.
literally walk on the field if I wanted to with my job, so I might
Probably could also just slap all the coaches right in the face and ask them what
I'll do it
calling a
Saturday.
run on third down. I am also joined by a very special guest this week. We have a legend in the game, also apparently works for JDM, and I got that completely wrong when I was talking to him earlier. It's our good friend, Brad Perez. What up, Brad?
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Let us get rowdy.
We actually probably do need some catchphrases. We've been slacking on that for 31 episodes at this rate.
I gotta get something to put on a t-shirt.
So unfortunately, Alex cannot be here this week. Alex has actually texted me. He is unfortunately stuck back in 1989 right now. He is in one of those Terminator conundrums. Hopefully he can make it back to the present. But until then, thoughts and prayers with Alex. And of course, no Methy this week either, but whatever.
Alex is just still throwing it back to Darlington.
Alex is still back there for us, just chilling. So we had a wild weekend at Darlington. We had a really interesting race for the finish in the Cup Series, including a good battle between Larson and Jones, with Kyle Busch just kind of lurking in the background. We had a lot of chase implications going on with Jimmy Johnson, Ryan Newman, all just kind of, it's continuing to be who has the least amount of bad luck. And I mean, first things first, what about those paint schemes were beautiful this weekend. That 0-0 looked beautiful under the lights.
You can't go wrong with the silver bullet paint scheme. It's just fact.
Brad, I got to ask you, since you're our guest and I've barely let you speak, what was your favorite paint scheme this week?
Ooh, I gotta say, I gotta give it to the 48, dude. The Ally.
Really?
I'm a huge off-road fan.
Okay.
And seeing that Ally was like, you know what? Screw it. Do whatever you want. And they even brought his old trophy truck to the track. So
I did not know they brought the trophy truck there. Nice.
Yeah, at the Midway display, they had it there. And the best part about that 48 car is that even during the day, that bolt was like fluorescent. It glowed so much. It blinded us. Like when we were going through tech, I'm like, dang, I see that car from Mississippi.
I want to be opposed to Ally running that scheme next year for full time, because
if that was full time, it would be better than the one that they have.
I like
now.
the scheme better than the one they're on now. That's just me, though.
The one they run now is nice, but that one is nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Add a couple of E's to the end of that, and let's go.
Nice.
E.
I was trying to think. I loved Bowman's scheme. I wish that Bowman was more of a competitor in that one late in the race. He was just kind of chilling around the top 10, but like NBC doing a classic. Bowman's not winning. We're not kind of focusing on that.
Fair.
Also, the 95 looked sweet under the lights. I really do like
was another
that.
good one.
Yeah, we're big Matty D guys on this podcast. We're also a very pro Brandon Jones podcast, and Brandon in the Xfinity had a very nice looking paint scheme, in my opinion.
The Gray Ghost.
The Gray Ghost, exactly. You can't go wrong with the Gray Ghost.
The Gray Ghost returns.
So, Brad, you actually work for JDM as their front tire changer. You told me.
No, just the tire specialist. If they let me go over the wall, I'd probably cost us roughly 5 laps per race.
Oh my! So tell me about the race on Saturday. How was everything perspective as it goes?
Well, I had a pretty hectic day. I can't really go into details, but it was very embarrassing, and I definitely did not do the best of jobs. But it was all okay because our crew chief Mark Setzer made me feel okay by harassing me for the next 2 days.
No, that's fine.
As long as he's grief, that's fine.
It's all in good fun.
You did your job at that point. He's noticing you and just trying to give you a little bit of some pointers there.
Absolutely.
Man, how was the weather over there? Because I know on Sunday obviously it rained into the wee hours of the night, and Saturday it seemed a little humid and miserable.
It was hot a heck. It was not Florida hot, but it was like I've been in North Carolina for a couple weeks, and then we were at Road America last week where it was air conditioning outside.
Oof.
So you go to Darlington and it's like, oh, this is what swamp feels like.
Up here in Tallahassee, we had a slight breeze when it was 95 out, and I felt so great. And then it went away, and I was like, well, still got to wait another month for that.
Ooh, a breeze? Never heard of her.
Yep.
Oh, man, I'm going to just ignore the fact that I live about a mile from the beach, and I feel that every single day of my life.
Yes.
Yes, enslaved beach. So let me ask you this. So you drive a lot of different cars around. I kind of lurked your Facebook a little bit. Normally we do a Wikipedia kind of spark note of our guests, and the Wikipedia page for yours is still under construction. So I peeked on your Facebook, and you drive a lot of different cars. What's the most interesting thing you say you've driven over the years?
Most interesting thing? I would probably say a Formula car. I got the chance to drive it's like a Mazda. Imagine like a Formula Ford, like a classic Formula Ford, but except has like a Mazda 1.8 liter motor in it.
Ooh.
And it had no aero. It was honestly kind of scary because I've never driven a car that didn't have a cockpit.
Okay.
And it was awesome. Like the thing is just, you slide it around. It looked like a daddy long legs from the outside, and then on the inside it was like a go-kart that I can't see out of.
My goodness, that's kind of that's a little terrifying there. Where'd you drive that?
Palm Beach International Raceway. It was part of the Lucas Oil School of Racing. I got a scholarship thing to do that, so I did it, and they kind of wanted me to do the racing series, and I was like, I'm broke. I was like, okay, see you later.
Oh man,
but it was fun while it lasted.
That sounds really exciting, honestly. I definitely have never driven anything even remotely close to that in real life. So that just sounds absolutely exhilarating. On the list though of things in the future that you'd like to drive, what is like your dream car to like just get behind the wheel of and let go?
Can I get an order of a NASCAR Xfinity Series car?
Simple enough.
Yeah.
I know a team that is.
Yes.
We have recurring guests on this podcast that might be open to giving you a ride.
You happen to know a guy?
We happen to know a couple of guys. I happen to have DM'd a couple of drivers before. Let me just say that. So
big think.
Which Xfinity track then would like most interest your like pique your interest really? Because I know Alex and pretty much Garrett said this too. Like Iowa is their favorite track, and it seems to be like the more popular answer amongst like Xfinity people, either in the garage or on the track. So I'm curious, like which track is really interesting to you?
Well, I'm a roadie boy, so I am the least confident on an oval. Like I'd say probably Garrett could say that because he has a lot of oval experience. But for me, it's like if you put me at Mid-Ohio and give me like a moderate chance, I feel like I could do pretty decent.
Mid-Ohio is a fun track. if I was on the Xfinity schedule, definitely Watkins Glen is the one I feel like I have the most like iRacing experience on, or like video game racing experience in general, that I feel like, okay, I'm not going to just yeet this off the track.
Exactly.
But I mean, as far as like, I think that Richmond would be so much fun. Like Richmond is just a more narrow Iowa, and Iowa just is too ridiculous trying to drive on that outside line and just make it stick.
Oh yeah, and Iowa's super bumpy. I'd imagine
that's
you
one
would
thing
need
that people don't
neck.
understand.
Yeah, like you need to do those neck ups.
Oh,
make sure you're not falling off the right side of the car when you're trying to wheel that thing over bumps at like 1,000,000 degrees.
Did I see that you got the opportunity to run the Roval?
I have run the Roval before.
Oh, wow. Okay.
A Spec Miata.
Oh wow, okay. How was that? Which version of the Roval? I've had like 5 different versions at this point.
So I've driven in a Legend car. I've driven the short Roval. So like if you go on iRacing and look at like Legends long, like that version of the course I've run. I was leading the race there with like 6 laps to go, and I walled it.
Ooh.
So I could be sitting here saying yes, I have won at the Roval, but no, alas, I have failed.
All right, we need to get a guest on that's won at the Roval. So if you know Chase Briscoe real well, get him on.
But I've also run the Roval no front chicane, no back chicane, so like the old school Roval.
Okay, yeah, I do love that front chicane. I was sitting right in front of it for the Johnson Truex wreck. And unfortunately, my phone died right as they got there, which is really, really sad. I also was losing my mind. I threw a couple of things in the air when Blaney won, because Blaney is like one of my favorite drivers. And I did not know when I got – this was the first race I'd been to in like 13 years or something. I did not know you could drink at races in the stands.
What?
I did not know that. Did not know that. As a huge NASCAR fan, I'm embarrassed by that. But as soon as I found out from these guys at the Xfinity race, I was like, all right, tomorrow I'm bringing a 20-pack and we'll be, or 24-pack, sorry, and we'll be fine. And they said, no, we need one now because we're going to leave after this race and then go to the concert after the race. And I was like, oh, okay, fine then.
What is NASCAR without copious amounts of alcohol?
See, I assumed everyone who went there just had to have been super rich to just be buying copious amounts of alcohol at the track. Now it makes more sense.
Oh,
God,
no.
And that's literally what has gotten all my friends to want to go to races with me this year. God bless NASCAR.
Well, NASCAR was founded on 3 things: beer, gasoline, and anything that will never make cable TV.
Damn right.
Damn right. God bless NASCAR. So, Brad, you do a lot of iRacing, or?
I am a moderate iRacer. As of late, I haven't done much because I moved and I have no internet, so I'm like racing off a hotspot. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Someone get this man internet. I can't imagine like not living without internet. That's absolutely
you
bonkers.
work in the Xfinity series. They can hook you up.
Come on,
of course.
Get on this baby,
Marcus
please.
Lemonade, please give me internet.
Y'all called me over the weekend to ask me how my service is doing when I don't actually have any service. So call this man and get him service, please, Xfinity, please and thank you. So when you do iRacing, what do you normally run in it? I guess since now iRacing seems to be a staple of NBCSN.
So I'm part of this team, my buddies DL Performance. So I run a bunch of like C Open, B Open races with them. Occasionally, if I'm not racing with them, I'll be running like IMSA, like the Porsche. I love Porsche.
Our favorite series on here.
Oh yes. We
got in a long argument about whether Grant Enfinger and Ben Rhodes actually drove in an IMSA race. And I was right. I just want to
I
was correct.
Yes, they did.
Not the top series, or maybe I don't know. Anyways,
well, the Xfinity series of that.
Do you have a favorite track on iRacing?
Ooh, favorite track on iRacing? You cannot even touch me at New Hampshire.
Really?
Okay, so this man pedals real well.
Cannot even touch me at New Hampshire, especially when the tires fall off. It's a wrap.
Nice.
Oh man, so
New
Hampshire is all pedaling, really. So like that's a fun track, honestly. I applaud you for actually being able to wheel it around there. Do you mess with Martinsville a lot then also, since it's just a shorter version, or?
Yes, I'm pretty good at Martinsville in the A car and the B car. The truck, however, I cannot help you. I do not know what I'm doing. I just unlearned how to breathe at that track in the truck.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'll definitely boost my ego by getting on there with you. That'll make me feel a lot better. Like, hey, I'd be a professional driver.
I wouldn't say professional either.
I beat a semi-professional driver that has more experience than I do at every single track.
That's more like it.
All right. So we normally kind of ask this question to all our guests. If you can go back in time to any event in racing and see it live at the track, which one would you want to go see?
Ooh.
Making you think, I know.
This is super hard because like I have like 3 of them in mind, but like for all different reasons.
Okay.
I guess like
sure, power rank them then.
Okay, so if I was there for the extreme cultural significance, I'd be there for the '79 Daytona 500.
Of course, a classic.
You know, the crowd must have been amazing. The race was probably boring halfway through, but then like the end would have just made me like throw myself off like the first floor of the speedway because there is no second floor.
Oh my goodness!
At the time, and then probably the 2001 Pepsi 400 for obvious reasons.
Great
it's like
race.
Imagine being in that like grandstand. Like it's like shaking.
I'm surprised the
I am
grandstand
actually getting
didn't fall
chills
down.
right now from you bringing that up.
Like flash bulbs every time the cars come by.
What
Like,
a
not
different
single
era
soul.
of NASCAR.
Yes, like when everybody thought the race was fixed. It's like it doesn't
I
matter
mean-
though because we're all hype.
I don't think anyone really cares if the race was fixed. Like, let's be honest here. That was still awesome.
Exactly.
Oh,
And
my
then
goodness.
probably for the race itself, I would have loved to go to like a Watkins Glen race back in like the late 80s.
Oh, okay.
Just to camp out, have fun, do ignorant things.
I'm trying to think when F1 stopped going to Watkins Glen because it became too dangerous for them after a while. I think it was in the
It
late
was
70s.
1980.
It was 1980?
Yeah.
Kevin's our nerd on the podcast, so he pretty much usually
I'm a
corrects me
wrestling
when I'm
nerd.
incorrect. He always roasts me. It's awful. You got to get him out of here.
I love it though, because I'm a nerd when it comes to like obscure NASCAR knowledge.
No,
but
perfect.
F1,
We
I don't
need
know.
that. Yeah, we kind of just do F1 for about like 5 minutes and then just let it breathe for the rest of the season. I have a question. So they used to do the boot, obviously not in NASCAR, but with F1. What do you think about if there are no stages, NASCAR potentially running the boot at Watkins Glen? Like, what are your thoughts?
I think that would make the race so long that I'd fall asleep.
Yeah, and NBC wouldn't have that awesome shot on the backstretch either. So
Exactly. Like I love the boot. Don't get me wrong. Like I've raced at Watkins Glen before, so I've ran the boot, and it's dope. But it's just like for stock cars, it's like there's no like decent passing zones. You know, it's wheel hop central. I don't think it's
wasting
fun.
time. I feel like no passing zones. Like obviously people can make mistakes there, but you
That'd be about it.
ruin coming out of the carousel and getting a
Yes.
run into 6.
yes, but then you get a run into a different 6.
Yeah, but it's a lot harder to
It's
hard
so
get
lap
past
slow.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd be
is a
coming off
very
that
slow
corner so slow. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a very slow corner. And then you just like you're going uphill into another like hard right. Yeah, it is. I do like it just because it brings like an extra passing zone, but it also takes away from a really, really good opportunity coming out of the carousel, which it's a double-edged sword. I would
Yeah.
like it. I would like to see it, but I also feel like if they did that, they'd have to test it on something like K&N series. I don't know.
I would not be opposed to that.
Yeah, I mean,
kind of cool. Yeah.
they could obviously like do things with the lower series. I mean, I feel like didn't they try and do that with the carousel at Sonoma before this year with the K&N series, or did they just change it forever?
No,
'Cause
they
I can't
changed
remember
it
off
just
the
to
top of my
change
head.
it.
I think it was
I
a good
know-
improvement.
I loved it. I think it made the track much better.
It's a lot of fun. Still a tough race with stages, but we are very anti-stage at road courses. Well, I am. I don't know
agree.
about Kevin.
I agree with this statement.
Perfect. That's 3 people. NASCAR, you're on the hot seat right now. You're
Majority
pissing
rules.
ice water over a hot stove right now. Okay, so you want to hop on into some Darlington talk? We can just kind of ask you questions along the way too, if we remember anything.
For sure.
All right,
Sweet.
cool.
I'll
So we
get
got-
started by saying welcome to the fall of Jones now, since summer for me is officially over at least.
Okay, so you were completely incorrect about the summer of Kevin, because he was hot, but he wasn't Denny Hamlin hot. Okay, and yes, he finally got his win. Happened on Labor Day. Whoop-de-doo. Either way, though, like, I mean, Nolan was the one, and R.I.P. to our angel. He was the one who was going absolutely nuts in the group chat about Eric Jones, and I don't blame him. He's been waiting a long time for this one.
I'm stoked for Eric Jones. Dude, I was hyped for Eric Jones. Like me, I love to ruffle some feathers. So I am a Kyle Busch fan. If Kyle Busch does well, I'm stoked because it pisses everybody off.
I love it.
Yeah, he can drive very well, but he also like has a attitude. But people get
He's
mad
a
about
heel.
that, and I'm like, I don't care. Like, so what? Make people mad. So like seeing Kyle catch Eric, and I genuinely thought he was going to get past, but seeing how Eric was just like, I block, I take away air, I block. I was like, oh,
He's a smart driver when it comes to this era of racing.
Yes.
I don't deny that he's a prick. I don't deny that he's a prick. I doubt people that say he's not a good driver, because he's the best driver out there. Like, he wins in every single series, obviously has the best car in the lower series, but man, the way that he races and he understands how air works and how to take away the other driver's advantage behind him is just, you can't compare it to any other driver in NASCAR right now. Like, he really just understands his package so well.
I always compare Kyle Busch to like, as if like everybody else is racing cockpit cam, and then Kyle Busch has the telemetry up and is racing car chase. Like, that's how he drives.
You are correct. All right. So your favorite driver then right now is Kyle Busch in Cup Series. Like, would you say? So you model your racing style after after Kyle? Or Brad races like Brad. Wow, who knew?
I am nowhere close to driving like Kyle Busch, man. Like, I'm like a wuss compared to him. Like, I race a lot. Like, I guess. How could I? I don't even know. Like, who would I?
Who's a good road course racer?
Well,
Max Pappas.
No, Max Pappas is like an ironhead. Like, he'll move everybody out of the way. I'm not like that.
So
But...
I am more like Max Pappas. Finally, I figured it out.
So you're like
But
a smart
I'm calm.
conservative road course racer. Who would that be in Cup right
Not
now?
Lewis Hamilton.
And not Allmendinger. Well, not right now, but not
Allmendinger can't catch a break to save his life. Even if he had a glove the size of a stadium, he couldn't catch it.
Dude, but Allmendinger drives like a pissed off teenager.
Yeah,
Like,
well, he's got
all
a
the
pissed off
time.
teenager named Noah Gragson that keeps bumping into him.
He's not
Oh,
a teenager
God.
anymore, all right.
Okay, well, maybe he should stop DMing.
Oof.
Shots fired.
I am really going off on this kid right now. I
Wow.
What did Noah Gregson do to you, Anthony?
Noah Gragson kept showing up on my timeline in very
Ah.
angry various tweets, and it was just annoying me to the point that I don't even like him anymore. I don't know why, but I can't figure it out. I've been reprogrammed.
All right, so looking at the results from the Cup race, Chris Buescher with another solid run.
Yes, I needed my Chris Buescher update from you. I was
Yes,
honestly waiting
Chris
on that.
Buescher.
Yes, in 12th place. Paul Menard with a very quiet top 10. Good for
Same
him.
with Austin Dillon. I saw him in
Yeah.
the top 10 with like 20 to go. I'm like, where did he come from?
Yeah.
By the way, also a very, very nice looking scheme on both Paul Menard and Austin Dillon. Looked very clean under the lights.
Super sweet.
Oh, yes.
Obviously, our boy Matty D with another top 10. I believe that's his 5th top 10 this season. Just once again, killing it this year.
Good run-ish for Ty Dillon in 20th.
Okay, I had a bunch of notes that I wanted to read from the race because I was drinking and taking notes for the first time in a while. So first things first, Rick Allen said they are turning 24-second lap times. Brad, did you believe that watching the race?
I don't know about that, but yeah.
So when Rick Allen said that, I tried to time it, and they were doing a solid 31, I believe. So Rick Allen's thinking they're going 200 miles an hour around Darlington is another reason why the stage 2 without Rick Allen was possibly my favorite moment of this entire summer fall series right now.
Oh man.
We had the boys DJ, Dale Jr., and Kyle in the booth, and that was fire. I don't know. Kevin, you agree with me, right?
Yeah, I found it funny because I was watching practice on Friday, and Kyle didn't even know he was going to do that this weekend until they told him, like on the NASCAR America. I forget if it was NASCAR America or during like an Xfinity practice. He was like, "Oh, all right, cool."
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm in. Okay.
Yeah. Why not? Pretty much how we did this interview.
All right. More, I guess, surprise results. Denny Hamlin, for the first time in his entire NASCAR career at Darlington, did not finish on the lead lap.
That is the most ridiculous stat I've ever heard in my life.
That is a Larry Mack stat right there.
Yeah. And obviously it wasn't of his fault. He was running fourth when two cars wrecked in front of him, and he had nowhere to go. Same thing happened to Jimmy Johnson. He got damaged, as well as William Byron and Kurt Busch. All of them managed to finish way ahead of Denny Hamlin, but they all got their good runs in. Well, even Kurt Busch, I guess, stayed the same. He finished seventh, but
Kurt Busch's scheme, I have to just say, this was absolute dog poop.
Really,
I did not like it.
You don't like bright orange cars?
It didn't. Well, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a little traumatized this weekend still. I don't know. Bright orange is atrocious to me right now. I don't know.
Cool.
Okay. I mean, no, this was the classic, like I said earlier, like which driver does not have the most bad luck? Because Ryan Newman had a tire going down and essentially is coming down pit road and everyone wrecked. But he had seemed to have gotten into Daniel Hemrick, which, I mean, he's the one that spun out and caused Jimmy to wreck. So I guess my question is Ryan Newman actually an assassin? Like, this is two races in a row that this man has plotted and schemed against another driver trying to get into the chase.
Everyone's racing in 2019, and Newman's out here in 2019.
That's how he plans his blocks.
Yeah, no, I don't even know if they're blocks anymore. I think it's straight up that Newman has knives on the end of his car and is just slashing tires out here or just destroying aero packages because it's ridiculous. Like, we know that this is classic Newman. He's impossible to pass, but I mean, the horseshoe that was up Jimmy's ass is now up Ryan's ass. I have to just say
agree.
it. Like, there's no other way to describe it. Suarez also had trouble. Newman, I already mentioned that, but I just feel for Jimmy, man. He's just never gonna seem to like. He had that too. He had
such a good run.
I think he finished in 16th place. He had more points. He had 34 points. He had more points than 8th place Matt DiBenedetto with 29. So at least he had a good points day with those two stages. Still doesn't mean anything finishing 16th. He finishes in 8th. He's got 8 more points. 41 points, 42. I can't do math. So, I mean, it just sucks for him. Like, I'm honestly starting to feel bad for Jimmy after years of torment watching him win races. So it's just like, man, I'm starting to feel a little bit bad for the kid. Or
everyone
the guy.
has an off year. It's just part of it.
Yeah, but the problem is with an off year in NASCAR, you're going to get the boot for Matt DiBenedetto in today's day and age. So...
Well, for Jimmy, it's not even been a bad year. It's been like a bad couple of years.
Yeah, exactly. He hasn't really, since he won the championship. Even in 2017, he would have just kind of like, that's not Jimmy Johnson out there kind of moments.
Yeah. I mean, last year he made the playoffs. He was in contention for the win at the Roval and a couple other places. This year it's only been literally Chicagoland and Daytona too. So like back-to-back races. But other than that, he had good speed at Darlington. Probably the third best speed he's had all year.
Yeah, he was running in second during that first stint. He was looking pretty solid. Like, he was a tough cat to pass, and honest to God, like, he was making it difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he legitimately had a chance to win.
I don't know if he had a chance to win, but
way behind Suarez. Well, not way behind. 5 positions higher than or lower than Suarez. He ended up scoring more points than him, so that helped him a little bit with the cut line situation, but he's still 18 back going into Darlington, and while that is technically and pretty possibly makeable on points, it's looking like a must-win scenario for him.
It is Indianapolis. I will say this, like, no matter what, like Jimmy is now, he does have the most wins at Indy, if I recall correctly. So
of active drivers.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Does Jeff Gordon have the most all time?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go. All right, I'm gonna head out.
That's the one stat that I do know.
Oh, thank you for that one. You did correct me. Can I get the scorecard, please?
And Indy is kind of weird because, like, we know there's a lot of strategy that goes on there, which you would think would help him. But there's also a lot of strategy for everyone else that he's racing with, too. And if I'm Newman and Suarez and Boyer, I'm probably going to do what else everyone is doing because that's who you're racing. You're not racing Kyle Busch for the win. You're racing to get into the playoffs. So that's going to be hard for Jimmy.
If I remember correctly, last year, Matt Kenseth won a stage at Indy. So that's how backwards strategy can go.
And the year before that, Trevor Bayne was legitimately in position to win that race.
Okay, but that was an insane race. That was possibly
like,
one of the wackiest races of all time.
Well, it was before like everyone wrecked at the end, but if the Boyer and I think it was Eric Jones and Kurt Busch.
It was Boyer, Busch, and Jones, yeah.
Trevor Bayne would have won that race.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not correct, but yes, I can see your point. I didn't realize how close it was. Suarez and Ryan Newman are actually tied with 617 points apiece, and Suarez has the tiebreaker. That's nuts, man. Is it? I assume tiebreaker is stage points.
Tiebreaker is actually highest finish scored in the regular season, and Suarez has the tiebreaker with a third or fourth place finish. I forget.
I mean, it's not going to matter at all because
Texas in the spring.
Actually, it could matter based on stage points. They could technically still tie, but that would.
Don't
make me do math right now, please. Don't do math.
NBC will do it for us. Don't worry.
Yes, Steve Letarte can ramble
NBC
on for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So Kyle Busch has pretty much clinched the regular season championship, or the regular season championship.
The President's Trophy.
Yes, exactly. The trophy that doesn't matter. So so that's an extra 10 points, I believe, playoff points.
15.
15. Okay.
That's 3 races.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is huge for
people
season.
say, regular season doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. It's only the last 10 races. I'm like, no.
No.
See you in Homestead.
Yeah, exactly. Kyle Busch is definitely like one of those lock-ins. He's got to have a really, really bad run through the chase to have anything like go wrong.
Yeah, he's
2008 called.
Probably two guys.
Consistent.
Like I'm
2008. Oh my God! Don't get me started on 2008.
I'm ready to already put him in the round of 8 unless he literally wrecks out in 3 straight races.
Exactly.
Which,
yeah.
But that
happen.
Is
a tough stage of 3 races.
But even
in
with
round of 12,
assuming he gets to the round of 8, those 3 tracks are very good for him. So he's probably going to need at least 2 guys below him to win that are at the bottom of those 8, and then him to be beat out on points by 2 guys, which could happen. But it's Kyle Busch, and he's always up at front, so it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
I still got my boy Denny chasing him down at the end. I'm still going to take it. This is the year. This is finally the year. I've waited 15 long years for this.
He has been hot. He has been pretty hot lately.
Man, he's hot.
All right, so rounding out the Cup race, we now have our 10th different winner of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Do you 2 think we will get any more?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And who and where?
Oh, man, who?
If you had to make a bold prediction right now.
Brad, you're a guest. Go for it.
Ooh, bold prediction. Bold prediction is that Ryan Newman could possibly win.
Ooh.
Okay. Where is this happening? On the moon?
First Talladega, because he's in a Ford.
Okay.
Or forgetting he's in a Ford. Fords are very good at Talladega, and it's very possible that he can win. I could also say the same about Suarez.
I was gonna say, Suarez is probably my guy that I'm taking here.
All right, let me rephrase
and
the question.
Dover.
Anywhere that's not Talladega.
That's a good
pick. Dover.
Okay.
Jimothy Johnson. Very much possible.
This man is thinking on the same brainwave as me. I was literally about to say the exact same thing. Ryan Blaney also does not have a win this year, and I'm so on board the Ryan Blaney is good train. And I mean, he is just not winning any races good. So he's gonna win one by the end of the season. There's no way. And I will literally let Kevin host 4 episodes next year. If Ryan, God bless those 4 episodes are gonna be atrocious.
Thanks.
If Ryan... Hi, my name is Kevin, and I work too. Go Eric Jones. Jones.
Yeah.
I sound like the henchman from Venture Brothers. She's Louise.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kevin. I didn't mean to roast you that hard.
It's the no emotions get hurt podcast. We're all good.
Unless you talk trash about Brandon Jones.
Exactly.
Then
we got a problem.
Also, William Byron has just been so much better this year than last year. So if there is a driver, I mean, Suarez is a popular pick for Dega. Outside of Dega, I mean, William Byron. God, why can I not say anything today? William Bryan.
Kyle Edwards.
Definitely want to see Ryan Blaney win a race. Definitely, if he could win a race not like he did last year, where it's just out of nowhere and I don't have time to prepare myself, like that would be pretty cool. But if I do go to the Roval and he does pull it off 2 years in a row, also Kyle Larson has 0 wins this year. So,
God, man,
if there's a driver to get hot, that's the guy right there.
Yeah. See, Richmond's
in the playoffs. So
my philosophy on it is anyone can win a Talladega. We get that. Larson can. He especially
anyone can win in the
lately
Roval.
has showed. No, he showed race winning speed the last 3 races, being Michigan, Bristol, and Darlington, which are his probably best tracks. But still, he's shown winning speed, so I think he could. Honestly, Penske has not impressed me lately. Joey Logano hasn't finished inside the top 10 in the last 5 races, and then Brad's been.
That's why he's not the. Yeah, that's why he's not the regular season champion. He just completely boofed it.
Yeah, Brad's been towards.
He was running away with
it. Hasn't been contending for. Besides those guys, I probably have the most faith in Boyer, just because.
Okay.
He showed speed at Darlington. He showed speed at a lot of places. He just had a lot of bad luck with the wrecks and whatnot.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not feeling Almirola at all.
He's so boring.
Yeah,
I wasn't feeling it
as a driver.
I wasn't feeling it last year this time either, and he almost won a couple of races. So
when he moved on to the round of 8, I was like,
Yeah, that was a wacky season last year. We'll just put it at that. I mean, Almirola, I believe, still only has 1 top 5 as far as the season goes.
Yeah.
He's definitely been the more consistent of the Stewart-Haas drivers as not getting into trouble, it seems. But you also don't really realize he's there. It's like, oh right, yeah, Almirola's in the 10 car.
Yeah. And he's also running 13th right now. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, 14th. He's got 1 top 5, 10 top 10s. He does have a pole this season, so take that, Boyer. I feel like Boyer had a pole somewhere. That's weird. He has completed far less laps, actually, than Clint Boyer and Daniel Suarez, which is a surprising stat I did not know. But I guess, let me see here. Where is it? Running at finish. Here's where things get interesting. He has 23 races where he's finished the race. Boyer only has 19. And Boyer, as we all could probably figure out, has the least amount of any driver in contention for the chase, or in the chase field right now. So that being said, I mean, Boyer stops getting into other people's accidents or just, having bad luck. I feel like, Boyer could potentially win a race, but I don't know where you see this at. Maybe pulls out something at Phoenix, or I don't know.
I could see Martinsville.
Texas. He was good at Texas in the spring.
And that's where it all went downhill. He taunted Denny Hamlin. Denny put a curse on his house. So that's why you don't. Mess with Denny.
He's been running better.
Yeah, DiBenedetto might just be Clint Boyer in disguise and far more jacked. I don't know. So Xfinity time. Oh, what do we want to rate the race? Oh, I did want to say one thing about Darlington. People mentioned this on Twitter. They hadn't really seen people drive that line before out of turn 2 where they're on the apron. I like that. That is really cool watching them drive that line.
That's old school.
It is the old school Darlington line. They didn't build that apron or that banking like that originally for cars to drive on that for the most part. It was kind of a runoff because they didn't have obviously proper walls. They had to use the highway guardrails and they didn't have patch fences. So it's okay, you don't want the cars to just spin off into the dirt too far. And now with this 550 horsepower package, cars can actually run that. They have the high drag. albeit I'll say it was so difficult to pass. It just felt like Kyle Larson could not find a way around Jones. I don't think once Jones had the lead, no one was passing Jones. And also, shouts out Kyle Busch for that last pit stop, almost just ramming everyone coming into pit road, trying to get around Larson, and it worked. Like, when it works, it's brilliant. When it doesn't, I'm screaming at my television, "You fool!" So I rate this race an 8.1. I had a lot of fun watching this. Obviously, would have liked to have seen better passing opportunities, but it was so cool watching these guys take away each other's lanes and just battling it out. That was really a lot of fun because Eric Jones, he tricked Kyle Busch late in that race. That was awesome. Just bamboozled him. Yeah,
I saw student teaching the master.
Exactly.
I saw more 3 wide passing at Darlington than I had ever seen.
Yes.
Just because, the guys would stall each other out coming off side by side trying to make the pass, and then someone just slingshot around them both, and I'm like, well, it's part of it. But I'd give it like an 8.6. I love the race.
I'll give it an 8.2 actually because NBC bleeped out the F word but forgot to bleep out shit. But
so
someone
petty.
on Reddit said that he said F this kid, which I assume Logano was talking about, I believe Byron, or who's he talking about when he had that incident? Kevin, you remember? Come on, Kevin.
Which one?
Logano said F this shit or said F this
kid.
I don't remember. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought it was funny because it sounded like F this shit, and I was like, oh man. Wow, yeah. NBC. Classic late night television.
Oh, yes.
Also, I wrote down, I don't know why I wrote this down, but I wrote down Rutledge is insufferable, but actually that kind of sounds like me.
He was trying his best.
He is always trying his best, and I give him that. He is fantastic. Also, Kyle Larson, when he is in the top 2 late in the race, always makes the finish exciting. So NASCAR, keep that in mind, please, if you are going to continue rigging races. Okay, Xfinity time. So Cole Custer, really good. Congratulations, and that's Xfinity.
Yay, Cole.
Yeah, no, Cole Custer with his 6th win of the season. Just once again, as we've been saying, it's been Big 3. I cannot wait to start this playoffs for the Xfinity because I'm telling you, it's going to get so much more exciting up until we get to that Final 4. But huge shouts out Dale Earnhardt Jr. Obviously 2 weeks after a serious plane accident, he's just in there driving and reporting in the same weekend, doing just normal Dale Jr. things. And he said it best in the booth, like he would love to do this, couldn't do this every single week, and he still got it. I don't know about you guys.
I mean, seeing how stacked the Xfinity Series is as far as talent up the field.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised that he was running, like, for the most part, around, like, 7th or 8th most of the day. But, hey, when you're driving that car, you're bound to do really well. And somebody with Junior's experience, I'm not surprised that he ran well.
Even being out of the car for over a year, like, you're not...
No, man. Like, the 8 car, like...
That's
like,
fair.
I'm pretty sure with, like 5 hours of practice, I could finish, like, 15th in the 8 car.
Okay, so let me just get on the phone with Dale Jr. and let him know that we got you. All right?
All right. All you need to do is wire him $100,000 in.
Yeah, that's easy. I'll just go rob a bank or create a hedge fund.
Oh, dude, I love H2 Motorsports.
So anyways, on the more legal ramifications, so no, this is overall, like, the 8 car looked absolutely splendid though. I really, really thought that one, as far as Xfinity, was the winner for me. Obviously love the Great Ghost from Brandon Jones. What was outside of maybe, like, what you would want to say, like, what else would be your favorite paint scheme from Xfinity, Brad?
The number 15 Ken Schrader, not Budweiser, JD Motorsports with Gary Keller Chevrolet.
Okay, that's why I said outside of that.
Oh, my bad. I didn't hear.
No, that was a really excellent scheme though. Shouts out Ken Schrader, one of my favorites.
Dude, absolutely, and it took us about $300 to make. So,
dude, nice. I'm learning something new every day.
There you go. Go to your local vinyl shop; they can do you wonders.
I'll absolutely keep that in mind now.
Shout out to Gaffney. But yeah, so I think I love the Buckshot Jones throwback. I think just the fact that they even considered throwing back to Buckshot Jones makes me very happy and soft inside.
Mm-hmm.
But the honest to God winner on track for me is the Jeremy Clements 51 because the whole team went all out and I loved it.
That's what throwback weekend should be about. Honestly, it's just everyone going all out and like dressing to the nines and everything. It's wonderful.
Like, they even borrowed the chrome rims from Bobby Dowder. Like you look really close at the rims and you see the 0708 like stickers on the rims because they just said, "Hey, can we borrow these?"
I love that. And I messed up when I said, "Oh, sorry."
No, you can go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I messed up when I said Cole Custer won this race. Cole Custer technically won this race. Denny Hamlin crossed the line first, but whatever. Shouts out Cole Custer.
If I ran NASCAR, Denny Hamlin won the race.
Yes, and then also Ross Chastain won at Iowa. You know?
He did too. Yes, he did.
He did.
We are not failing people for heights in this house. And that's all I have to say about that.
No, that's fair. We don't take away any of your trophies. Like I will let you keep that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, what I was going to say is that I think my favorite paint scheme was Gray Galding's.
Ooh.
Okay.
That was another good one.
I forget who he was throwing it back to, but just a
Bobby
great
Dowder.
paint scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was throwing back to his own team owner.
Nice. It's just not something you see on track, and I like stuff that's different, so...
I love throwback weekends so much. It's just so wonderful. Except when cars don't actually participate in it. Shouts out Ty Dillon.
Shouts out Ricky Stenhouse.
Oh man, that I just couldn't. I never really was a Dog the Bounty Hunter guy growing up, so it's just like seeing that car. I was like, that's not even good looking. That's
you know what I would say? Honorable mention: the 22 car, the Penske car for Xfinity. They didn't have a throwback. But they changed up the money line scheme so that it looked like it was a throwback, even though it wasn't. And I appreciate the effort. I love the effort that was put in.
Yeah, no, Penske at least always will put in an effort with it, even if they can't do an actual throwback. Like, Joey Logano's throwback is, like, just kind of, okay, It's the older Shell Pennzoil car from 10 years ago. Like, not even 10 years ago. So, and I just thought that reveal was hilarious with his wife saying, "I wear the fire suit now." Like that was prime time right there. Almost good enough to get them on Racing Wives.
Oh my God,
almost.
Okay, so if anyone, by the way, is still listening for my Racing Wives update, I don't have one because I didn't watch this week's episode, but I can pretty much sum it up for you guys right now. Kyle Busch was probably the most electric 3 minutes of that entire episode. Moving on. He really is, though. He is electric on that. Like, he's Jay Cutler on Barry Cavallari. I'm serious. Like, I love Jay Cutler on the show. I actually did watch 3 episodes of that show for Jay Cutler. Go Dolphins. Oh, Brad, you a Dolphins fan?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, man, no, me too, unfortunately. But, hey, It's okay. We're allowed a leave of absence this year for greener pastures, at least, until we get the rebuild going.
I'm just stoked we don't have Tannehill. No, I'm okay with just not having Tannehill, and then I'll just be a Giants fan for the next 3 minutes.
That's fine. Hey, Daniel Jones is exciting.
Absolutely.
Hey, at least y'all's favorite NFL player didn't retire out of nowhere in prime.
Wait, you're an Andrew Luck fan?
Yeah.
Oh, ew. I could have dressed up like him for Halloween, though. I have the beard. Let's see here. I will say this though. No, Baker is my guy. Like Baker is absolutely the guy in football right now.
Baker's everyone's guy.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's an easy answer.
He's a wild fella.
Wow. Yeah.
You can't not like the guy.
Oh no, it's very easy not to like him. But ask Colin Coward. He's all day on his show. But nah, he's fun. Dolphins are insufferable, and they cut my favorite player on the team, John Denny. So they absolutely can catch these hands. John Denny did not deserve to get cut. He could have stayed 15 years as our long snapper, just doing the due diligence. Never once did he make a mistake. Gets cut for no reason. And Josh Rosen is sitting here just like, well, I mean, what do I do? Like, I have no one to protect me. I might as well put cardboard boxes in front. All right, and that's enough football for one weekend. We have football for the next 16 competing with us, 17.
Free my dog, Matt Moore.
Oh, my goodness. Dude, I miss him so much. But I'm all on board Fitzpatrick. I love the beard. All right, so there was no truck race this weekend, if I recall. So thank goodness I don't have
You
to
are
look
correct.
up those stats. So, you guys ready for the F1 minute?
I was in the
I
way.
think
I'm sorry.
we need to lead off the F1 minute, just stating the obvious. There was a super unfortunate incident in the F2 race Saturday at Spa, where we did unfortunately lose Antoine Hubert, a up and coming rising star in the sport, and that was very hard. Even I'm not going to act like I was a fan of him, followed him at all, but just whenever you lose a driver on track, it's hard for everyone. And
Of course.
thoughts and prayers with his family. So glad his buddy Charles Leclerc got his first win, dedicated it to him. That was just super nice to see. It was an emotional weekend overall in Spa.
Yeah, we haven't
absolutely.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying absolutely. You know, and as a driver, it's like the thing that you really don't want to see is somebody die that way. But the worst part is that for me is Dallara put so much research and development to make these cars super safe, and that F2 car is very safe. And for that to happen is kind of just like a freak thing, and I just hope that this doesn't create some sort of crazy knee-jerk reaction, because it's one of those things where it's inevitable to have wrecks like that.
Yeah, it probably will not. That is not like how Pocono is for me personally, how I think Pocono is a death trap for IndyCar. It's more or less that is a tough corner. I believe
Radillon.
No, that's what it's called, that corner?
Yeah, like Eau Rouge is the first part, Radillon is the second part.
First part. Okay, thank you. I don't sound as dumb now. That is such a tough corner in the first place. When I first saw that, I didn't even want to see the wreck. I got the notification while I was out, and I was like I put my phone down. I was like, that better be like, they better be wrong about that. That can't be right now. And when I saw the video, I had thought he hit the wall like just full speed. I did not realize another car T-boned him until I saw a different angle of it. And that, again, is such a just freak accident. You can't really like obviously drivers don't want to hear you can't do about that. Like, that's just such a tough thing. You don't see that ever. Like, I mean, that wreck that we saw last year where the F3 car went into the stands, like that looked far worse.
Oh man, yeah.
Like, and that is actually more likely to happen because of the way those cars are angled. When you hit like a bump or something, it can get airborne quickly. But with that at Spa, that just doesn't happen. And even if it does, we've seen accidents happen out of that corner before. I believe 2016 comes to mind, or 2015. I know last year actually, an IndyCar driver broke his legs on that like same angle.
Pietro Fittipaldi.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wasn't able to do the Indy 500 last year. He was just testing too.
And he did it in the WEC race. It was in an LMP2 car, and it was so weird how the wreck happened. He just bottomed out in Eau Rouge, and it just went completely straight into the tires, and it didn't look that bad, but it just broke his legs.
Yeah, that's just something that can happen. And obviously thoughts and prayers to Antoine's family. It's just super unfortunate. It took away from a really exciting race and obviously very popular win. Like, Charles just couldn't really like celebrate the way he wanted to. Obviously you could see that look in his eyes. Like, it was like a relief. Finally, I got this win. But it's like, man, I wish that, I just wish Antoine, didn't have to lose his life this weekend. And
we should also give a shout out and I guess thoughts and prayers as well to Juan Manuel.
Exactly.
Pereira,
yes, I wanted to.
Who is recovering right now from that accident as well. It's going to be a long recovery, but
I didn't see what his extent of the injuries were.
It's legs and spinal.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, thoughts and prayers to him. That's just tough, and that also shakes the racing community right down to its core. But they'll do all they can to just keep his legacy alive, because they do a great job of it. They've done a wonderful job this season with Niki Lauda, and they're just going to continue to do what they do. And at least I'll say this about Formula One racing: Formula One is as safe as it could ever be. I applauded them when they put the halo over the cars. I think that was a wonderful innovation. I'm very happy that IndyCar is trying to implement. That being said, though, like it's still never a perfectly safe sport. You just never know.
mean, racing inherently just isn't safe.
It's super dangerous. I don't know any other sport where athletes just die on the field. It just doesn't happen. Like football, people can get spinal cord injuries. Yes, that's obviously very, very awful. But I mean, like, people can legitimately die at any moment. You just never know. Like I thought Kyle Larson at Talladega this year was going straight into the crowd. I was just
when I saw Kyle Larson hit the fence in 2013 at Daytona, I thought he was dead.
Austin Dillon, same thing. Like
I thought he was dead too.
It's just crazy how far we've come with like how we're able to save so many lives with the innovation, unfortunately the sacrifices for drivers. But the one thing I'll say about this, and we can leave it on that, is definitely that this will be not a wake-up call, but something that F2 can do to make sure this doesn't ever happen again. They'll find something that they can do to make sure that this isn't a problem ever again in racing. So
I hope so.
I'm looking at the results from the race. I just want to say I feel so bad for Lando. Just 5th place, coming to the white flag. The car just loses power. I've never in my life seen anything. That last lap was crazy because I was waiting for them. Like, first of all, I was waiting for Leclerc to blow it.
Me too.
Chicane. I was like, okay, Hamilton's stupid fast right now. He's got DRS. He's gonna get him. Never gets him. Like Leclerc absolutely nailed that last lap with old tires. But Alexander Albon, what a job he did there to come into 5th place at the end. Like he started in 17th, first race with Red Bull. I was actually joking throughout the race. I'm like, wow, I don't Gasly deserved to lose this. Look at him hanging out there in the top 10. Look at Albon can't even get around. Who was it? Get around. Not Ricciardo, his teammate. Hulkenberg. Couldn't get around Hulkenberg. Perez too. Perez was just he was on point all race. That was a tough start. Obviously, Verstappen and Kimi Räikkönen just kind of getting into each other right away.
That was kind of boneheaded.
Those poor Dutch fans just all flying over,
all just pissed
with their flares, and you can see like all the people holding their flares on lap 2. Like, well, what do we do now?
I guess I'll go home.
All right, bye. Time to drink. Man. But that was definitely shouts out Leclerc. I thought if Ferrari was going to win a race this year, it would come at Monza. So now they can go into Monza with a lot of confidence, and that's their own track. So I'm picking Leclerc next week.
They've folded at Monza the last few years, so hopefully they don't fold.
I think this is the year. All right, so that's enough F1 minute. We did a lot longer in a minute there. All right, cool. All right, you still with us, Brad?
I'm here.
All right, cool. Just making sure that you're still you're sticking around. So if you gotta go, let us know.
Dude, I'm big chilling. I fly to Puerto Rico at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Hell yeah! Well, dude, enjoy your flight, man. That's gonna be at least there's no storm out there to bug you.
It would have been more interesting.
Yeah, I mean, without turbulence, what is flying? Did you even fly? All right, so IndyCar at Portland.
I did not watch that.
That's fine. We'll break it down for you. Let's see here. Let's start first things first with the Santino watch. They decided to talk about him a majority of the race again. What's your opinions on him, Brad? The most polarizing driver.
San Antonio Fettuccine. Oh man.
Oh my God. That's a good one. That's one I haven't heard. Normally the references are far more aggressive.
I like that one a lot, actually.
Dude,
that one's really good.
The patron saint of the ramen noodle cups.
His hair is so bad. Like he wanted to do Patrick Mahomes so bad, couldn't pull. God bless him. Well, either way, though. Oh no, go ahead.
I just think he resembles a lot of the kids who I used to race with, like when I was karting in Miami, and I raced with a lot of kids who ended up becoming like IndyCar drivers, like Oliver Askew and
Oh really?
Dalton Sargent, like. Oh no! He reminds me of all of those kids, but in the worst way. Like his dad was just and I don't think it imposed a good, I guess, role model for his kid, and he kind of just takes after it. And I mean, the kid can drive. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he can absolutely drive. I have made very, very clear on this podcast. Santino, the driver, is a great driver. Santino, the person, massive dickhead. But
absolutely, same thing can go for Lance Stroll.
Yeah, same thing can go for Kyle Busch, but you know what? Kyle Busch is
yeah,
also
yeah.
not texting while driving and making slurs. Anyways,
Yes.
so first things first, that first lap, we had full ARCA brakes going into the first corner, which seems to happen so often in Indy. It's almost getting to the point they probably need to figure out how to do these starts properly. On the first lap, we had, I believe it was Zach Veach just absolutely get punted by Graham Rahal. Hinchcliffe was a innocent bystander. Both Schmidt-Peterson cars were innocent bystanders in that wreck. Connor Daly, fan favorite, doesn't even get out of the first corner. I was
So
really
sad.
excited for his return, and just, I mean, what are you going to do when you got a guy like Graham Rahal just going complete Leroy Jenkins? He can't do much.
Score 0 for spatial awareness.
Yeah, that was tough. We just saw a lot of interesting wrecks. So later on in the race, Ryan Hunter-Reay is pretty much racing Alexander Rossi like he himself is also racing for a championship, and blocks him, then, or just races him ridiculously too hard, then sends it into the corner, spins it out right into Jack Harvey, and Jack Harvey, with one of the all-time greatest moments I've seen this season, just applauding Ryan Hunter-Reay just in a wrecked car, like, you moron. And I love Ryan Hunter-Reay. He went to my high school. Like, he's one of my favorite drivers. That was boneheaded. So I don't even know. Oh man, I feel for Colton Herta. He had a great car early on, and crazy. Scott Dixon lost power halfway through after just blowing by Colton Herta. You saw that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was absolutely nuts. I'm in commercial break. So actually, I didn't get to watch most of this race. I was watching on my phone with limited data because we, in South Florida, had to deal with a Category 5 just chilling off the coast. So
Nice.
I was getting updates the entire race from lap 22 on of the Hurricane. So I'm watching this, and they didn't go to a commercial break. I just am watching, and all of a sudden, like, just Scott Dixon just has no power. And it was just wacky as hell. Santino Ferrucci had the same problem, only his problem, he just didn't turn down pit road because, I mean, just too many ramen noodles on the head, but whatever.
Let us not forget that Scott Dixon is an artificial intelligence, so he knows what to do.
Yes, he also, is kind of a robot, but, him and Paul Menard obviously got their programming chips confused.
That's so unfortunate. John Menard weeps.
Let's see here. I mean, shouts out Felix Rosenquist got a podium.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, it was good to see rookies succeed.
that's good.
And friend of the program, Mateus Leist, 8th place finish. So congratulations,
Hey.
Mateus.
Yeah, fun fact about this podcast, Mateus Leith was our first guest driver, and Anthony really called him Matthias Least or something like that.
Oof.
I called him
whole time
Matthias
interviewing.
Leist. Oh my
Oof.
god! I only said it once, and he didn't correct me. And he didn't, and I was dressed like a fan. I said, "Can I get 2 minutes?" And he gave me 2 minutes, and I will always be grateful for those 2 minutes
What a
because
guy.
I had an absolute spaz attack after.
What a guy.
I met so many famous people. I didn't call Roger Penske Roger Pansky or something, or I didn't call Mario Andretti something wrong there. I met Chip Ganassi, Mario Andretti, and Roger Penske there, and I all got their names right. I met Tony Kanaan, Charlie Kimball. Charlie Kimball, really nice guy, by the way, and shouts out Top 10 Charlie. So, I was rooting for you at St. Pete. I'll be rooting for you every time you're out there, man. Good going. So that's enough IndyCar, I guess.
Yeah, I'd
Going
say
into the
so.
championship
Do we
next
say-
week.
Do we say congrats, Will Power?
No, why do we need to say congrats to Will Power? Did we really?
I mean, we should probably mention who won the race. I feel like
Fine,
that's
Will
only fair.
Power won the race.
Yes.
We got the championship coming up in a few weeks now, I believe. I think 3 weeks away.
3 weeks. Yeah, there's a 3-week
Yeah.
gap before the finale, which is a horrible idea, but
Yes,
Whatever.
of course.
That
But
is a
gives them
horrible
some
idea.
testing time, I guess, or some time to just be on designer drugs like James Harden. I don't know.
Oh my god.
So we got Newgarden, Rossi, Pagano, and technically Scott Dixon still in contention. I guess you could. Yeah, Dixon's 85 out. Will Power sadly got hot at the wrong time. He's 124 points out. Can't win the championship. Could still finish top 3, which is a big payday for him, and obviously, a nice confidence boost that this man would be going into 2020 as the favorite. So, I mean, I guess since we have double points next weekend, is anyone going to upset Newgarden, or is this Newgarden's championship? He's got 4 wins this year. I mean,
what happened
Joseph
last
fan.
year could happen in reverse, I guess, because it was like Rossi needed a miracle, but then Rossi got damage on lap 1, and then he could never recover. And then if Newgarden gets damage at lap 1, I mean, they haven't raced at Laguna Seca yet, or at least most of them with this car, but ever. So who knows? Newgarden could run into trouble. Lap 1 be out. Rossi could win the race and win the championship.
I'm so excited to see how that corkscrew is going to work.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys would, because I always have to tell myself, remember, these guys don't have power steering. That is a narrow course. Like, Brad, you never driven Laguna Seca in real life, right?
I have not, but my Spec Miata does not have power steering, and we go half the speed of an Indy car. So I'd imagine that not having power steering would turn my arms into spaghetti in 2 minutes.
I don't understand how those guys do it. Like, if they're not all jacked like Matt DiBenedetto, like, I don't get it. Like,
yeah,
it's so tough.
Like, all respect to Zach Veach, because he looks like a horse jockey, but somehow he is able to wheel that thing with like spaghetti arms.
Oh, dude, Mateus is literally the size of like a middle schooler. Like when I met him, I tower over him. I'm 6'3", and it was just like someone was like, "Yeah, that's a driver right there." I'm like, "The kid?
What?
that child?" Right? And like, no, like these guys are like the fact that even like a 16th place driving Marco Andretti still has to get around here. It's like they do it every single lap with just no power steering, just ridiculous bumps, and trying to figure out their push to pass and everything. That's so tough, and God bless them for it.
Yeah,
for the ladies
and you're
out
messing
there
with the
who
weight
want-
jacker.
What's up?
For the ladies out there who want to see a almost nude James Hinchcliffe, the new ESPN body magazine is out.
Why did you tell me that?
Oh no,
I'm definitely not
Zach Veach next
for the
year.
mayor of Hinchtown.
we need Zach Veach next year.
Yes, no, or boy Matty D.
No,
Or Jimmy
I want
Johnson.
Zach Veach and Mike Harmon.
Are we really
Yes.
gonna just sit here?
Terminator.
Okay, well then if that's the case, get
Moving
me BJ
on.
McLeod. Let's be honest here. Get me BJ McLeod.
Dude, we need BJ McLeod to be the most popular.
Just for his
driver.
hair.
No, BJ McLeod should be the most popular driver. Fans are slacking on that.
Everybody sleeps on BJ, and it's like
He's the man.
Dude.
You hang out with him a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna make this mistake like I made with Garrett. Have you or have you not met Phil Swift?
I have not.
Damn it.
I have not met Phil
I need
Swift.
someone. Okay, Kevin, remind me next time Alex is on to ask him, because we've had Alex on like 10 episodes, and I've never asked him if he's met Phil Swift.
I've met Phil Swift. You've never
You
asked
met
me.
Phil
What?
Swift?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, let me
Okay.
guess. Daytona, February.
No, Daytona 2015 when Austin Dillon flew into the catch fence. I was there that
I
weekend.
was there.
And
I was there. I didn't even see him.
or maybe it was 2016. I went both years for the 600 or for the 400, and one of the years,
600
he was there, and I met him.
Wow.
I'm so jealous, man. Are you kidding me? Phil Swift is like my actual fake hero.
I also met Landon Castle and I think Michael McDowell.
Why don't you also tell him who else you met at Daytona in February? Tell everyone.
Oh yeah, who? So I got a pace car ride with Dale Jr.
What?
I got a holler
How?
tour from Tyler Reddick. I met DiBenedetto, met Logano, met Rusty Wallace, met Marcus Smith. It's a good time.
I'm more jealous you met Rusty Wallace, honestly, than anyone else besides Junior. Like, Rusty's
I'm
the man.
not. We are anti Rusty Wallace in this household.
Oh my goodness, that's fine. You're allowed bad opinions. Week or so.
Oh, oof.
Yeah, I did not realize you met Phil Swift. So now, Kevin, you have actually met the most famous person on this podcast. So congratulations. Also,
Being
Brad,
Phil Swift.
yeah, Phil Swift is by far the most famous person that has ever been mentioned on this podcast.
Yeah, it's
So-
pretty
Okay,
famous.
cool.
Brad, I'm curious, who's the most famous person in your phone?
On my phone? Ooh. Damn, let me look through my phone. It depends on what you consider famous.
I mean, like, who would you consider the most famous? Like, if you tell me you have Dale Jr.'s number or like you have Richard Petty's number, yeah, I consider those guys pretty famous. Or even if you have like Brian Francis burner account, like
Hold Hold on, I'm going through my contacts right now.
All right, well, you do that. Let's go ahead and move things on. So we got Indy this weekend, and Kevin, you're my nerd guy. So what package are we running this weekend?
We are running the 550 horsepower package.
All right, this weekend is gonna suck.
Literally.
No, bro. Literally, everyone says that every freaking week in Darlington. Fire.
No, like it's gonna suck. Like there's like suck. Pardon my French.
He gets it. We honestly are running reverse psychology at this point on this podcast. I said that Chicagoland is gonna suck with this package. That was probably one of the best races I've seen all year.
Yeah, like
Same with
literally
Kentucky,
everyone's been saying
New
that all year.
Hampshire. I'm running reverse psychology while also literally screaming what my plan is.
Yeah. But no, I would expect, like I said, a lot of strategy to be played, but it's going to be hard for, I don't know, Suarez versus Newman is going
and
to
Boyer.
be so
well, Boyer has to not mess up. If Boyer can finish top 8, I say top 8, he's locked in, depending on stage.
Boyer
obviously
runs well at Indy when people are not running in front of him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
it's pretty simple when you think about it.
Yeah, right.
Did you see the name of the race this weekend? It's the Big Machine Vodka 400. Shouts out Big Machine Vodka at the Brickyard, presented by Florida Georgia Line.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm just calling it the Brickyard 400.
Yes, it's always the Brickyard 400. 40 cars on.
I don't think Rick Allen's gonna be whoever wins the Big Machine Vodka. He's just gonna
no.
say
There's a
400,
button
like,
that Steve Letarte presses in case Rick Allen malfunctions, and it, like real quick just spews out the sponsors.
Well, the Xfinity race is the Indiana 250, so that was easy.
That's really easy, honestly. Go Hoosiers.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
So Brad, how's it going with that most famous person in your phone?
I found it.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right, so so if I ranked him, it's Haley Deegan,
our girl,
then Jesse Iwuji, and then Maya Snyder.
Yo, do you think we could give Haley a call?
I'm pretty sure if I called her right now, she'd like giggle on the phone and say, "Why are you calling me?"
Dude, wait. I mean, I'm not opposed to a Haley Deegan giggle for like the fact that it'll get us more views. Like it's up to you, but you can.
Why would she giggle?
Because she giggles like as she breathes.
Yeah, that's literally how. Like I follow her on Instagram, and all her like things are just her like breathing and giggling simultaneously. It's hilarious.
Like,
God bless her.
I think like there's like, you know, in the structure of a sentence, you have a subject, a predicate, and then like Haley Deegan, it's like a subject, a predicate, and a giggle.
And a giggle.
Well, I mean, like, hey, if you know, she's there, she's available. I don't know. That'll be definitely our most famous guest besides you, Brad. So
I'll let her know. I'll probably see her.
Hey,
sometime.
can I call you for like 2 minutes so these doofuses can hear you giggle?
Basically. Yeah, I'm not that's not how I want to introduce myself to anyone.
I mean, hey, everyone can know me as a doofus. That's fine. I'm used to it at this point. Hey, Ryan Sieg is making his debut this weekend, by the way, in the 27s. So shouts out Ryan Sieg. He's got the legend Daytona 500 winning crew chief Tommy Baldwin Jr. on the box for him. My boy, the man who
they got a full
made
field
my
this
childhood.
weekend.
Yes, I was saying that while we were talking about Haley Deegan.
Nice.
That's because the race has a pretty big purse.
Yeah, I think it's the second still.
It is. I believe it is the third highest purse. In the Cup Series.
So that's technically why it is still a crown jewel, but it really just.
What would number 2 be?
Texas.
Texas, okay.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
Texas
really?
Spring race is like
Texas Spring Race pays out big time.
I thought
obviously the 500
paid more for some reason.
I did not know that it was Texas was number 2. That's we're learning something new because technically NASCAR doesn't even release those numbers.
Yep.
So whoops.
Yep.
But yeah, anyways, so looking at the field this week, definitely, you know, nothing really there's no Cole Custer or anything showing up, but full field is always nice, you know, no one getting sent home. We got 4 Rick Ware cars, so I mean they're becoming a powerhouse now. So our boy Garrett,
that literally confirms it being a good race. Because every race they've been in with 4 cars, it's been
3
fantastic.
or more, really. Yeah. You didn't even let me finish my
because it's always
my rhyme scheme. So thanks, Kevin.
Yeah,
go ahead. Garrett Smithley is sitting pretty in Suntan City. It doesn't matter. I don't want to say it.
Rick Ware drip, 4 cars on the track.
Oh man, love it. Love it.
And it's not going to be like Bristol where they're getting lapped every 3 minutes.
If you really think
give
about
them
it,
credit,
if they
it
all
was every
team
4.
together, if they all team up together with the big suck package, they could make up a bunch of time.
They all team up together and turn into a transformer. That would also be pretty cool. But here
That'd
we
be
are.
kind of cool.
The big
All right.
Rick Ware machine vodka 400.
You might have actually solved the sponsor crisis right now. Oh my god. All right, so how we do, so we're gonna do picks right now, and Brad, you're more than welcome to guest pick with us this week if you'd like.
Okay.
So looking at last weekend, we had the boys from the Turn 2 Tailgaters make picks. So no one picked Eric Jones to win, which is I guess not really surprising. I don't think Jones gets enough love. I picked Keselowski, Tyler picked Hamlin, Ken picked Chase Elliott, so really no one really had anything going there as far as picks went. I think I picked Larson as my sleeper, so I get to technically pick. Well, I'll pick second. Brad, since you're a guest, we'll let you pick first. So how we do this is we have a dark horse, then we pick our favorite, then the sleeper. So the dark horse is like someone in like the lower spectrum of having a good car that could surprise us with a good finish. And we usually have that cutoff line around like RCR, JTG guys, like, so like even Stenhouse at this point, but so
all right, so
make it as easy as possible. So Brad, if you want to lead us off with your dark horse for this for Indy. No, Casey
Ryan
Kane cannot be
J. Newman.
Baby, oh yes. So you're going with Ryan Newman this weekend to make the playoffs, is what it sounds like, honestly.
I believe so. I would
think
say
that he's
him
gonna
over
sneak
Suarez.
in?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And this is a head over heart pick because I love Daniel Suarez.
No, that's fair. I feel like Suarez is definitely like going to be chewing on his fingernails this entire week. This is like very stressful because obviously, rumors are that Cole Custer's moving up next year, but also those rumors said that the 48 was going to be taken over by Boyer. So I don't know. Like, I need to stop following fake Twitter accounts.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pick my sleeper, and I'm pretty sure I'm taking away Kevin's. Whatever. You can go take a long walk off a short pier. I'm going to take Chris Buescher.
Okay. I'm going to go
continue that top 20 streak, please. I think it's at 14 races.
It's crazy right now, yeah.
It's ridiculous, and he is the most consistent driver in NASCAR right now. Maybe
I'm actually going to go with Paul Menard.
Okay.
That's a really good pick.
Just because he's coming off a top 10, and we all know that is his only career win back in 2011.
So you're saying tire wear is going to be a big
can...
deal this weekend? That's what I'm hearing.
No, fuel.
But
that was
with the way stages work, it's really difficult to get something like that to happen again.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not going to happen.
But
it almost happened in 2017 with Bain, so I could see it happening again.
That's true, yeah. He is in a Penske car too, and the Fords are very fast with the fast tracks.
Okay, well, whatever. I'll allow this opinion to exist only because Kevin already said it, and I feel like editing more. So, Brad, who's your favorite for this weekend?
My favorite would have to be Kyle Busch because he has won in the high downforce package at Indy before. Outright
right, they've done this before.
Yes.
Oh,
wait,
so
yeah. That was 2016.
He won that race on straight up pace.
Yeah, it's 2016 if I recall, or was that 15?
I forgot about
the Snickers car.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they ran
or the Skittles car. My bad.
Downforce
2015.
package.
That was such a bad race.
Yes, it was. That's why I was very worried. But they have kind of done a better job with this package than they did in 2015. They didn't know what they were doing back then. Yeah. They ran the same package.
Let's just stick a bigger spoiler. They're gonna slipstream, and then everyone's like, "Wait, no,
we're going way too fast.
I can't turn the corners anymore."
Yeah,
I'm literally.
I think the lower horsepower will actually help.
Yes, I think that this is exactly what they wanted all along with Indy, at least. So maybe that might help. But I mean, yeah, as far as raw speed goes, can't ever take away. Kyle Busch has been the best with this package this season.
Yeah.
All right,
and Adam Stevens
kind of makes my pick a little bit more challenging. I did want to pick him. You know what? It's been a while since I've seen Harvick in victory lane at the Brickyard. I believe he won in 2003 or 2005. Where's my stats when I need them? But I'm going to take Kevin Harvick to win this weekend. Kevin, I said Kevin was the guy that is honestly getting hot. He's got 2 wins already going into the chase. He's been looking pretty good. Obviously, I think that Denny's been the best one out of the group, but you can never sleep on Kevin Harvick. He's running the Mobile 1 scheme this weekend. It's a nice looking car. I'm a big fan. So I'm picking Kevin Harvick to win this race. I think this will be his 2nd or 3rd Brickyard. I'm going to look at these stats real quick.
That was my second choice.
Yeah, I'm going to get my nerd stats out real quick. Kevin, what you got?
Y'all ready for this? Eric Jones back-to-back, baby.
Why do I even allow you on the show anymore?
Let us not forget, he was the runner-up last year in this Brickyard 400. He obviously has a lot of momentum right now. It's the summer, it's the fall, he's ready. And I think we all know that he'd won that Daytona last year, but everyone's like, oh, it's played track. It's
Daytona,
it counts as your first career win.
Exactly.
But now he legit has oh, wow, you straight up went out there and whooped everyone type of win.
Yeah.
And I think that gives him so much confidence. Plus, now all the talk about him, Benedetto should have been in the ride, or Bell, or whatever, is completely gone because he's proved it with his skill and ability. So I think with all that behind him, he's just going to have so much confidence going into these playoffs, and I think another win at Indy is certainly possible.
That was a fair assessment.
So I'm just
very
looking
dark horse.
Okay. Yeah, I was just looking up some stats real quick. Jeff Gordon holds every all-time record in Indianapolis. God bless, I love him. And he hasn't been racing in a couple of years, too, so makes you think. All right, so for your sleeper, Brad, so like a favorite, but not a favorite. So what you got is your sleeper who could pull this win off.
Oof, that's a rough one. I will give it to Austin Dillon.
Ooh, that's an interesting sleeper pick. He has been getting a little bit hot lately, and he's not getting into the wall. So
he is randomly good. Like 1 week he'll show up, run like top 5. Next week he'll be 17th. I feel like this is a track where you're not really racing people more than you are just holding on with pace. And those cars have some pace, and he doesn't do stupid things necessarily. So I feel like he has a good chance.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the RCR team always seems to come out with a really fast car for qualifying, and they do show like clear pace with this package. So that's actually a good pick. I would not be surprised if Austin Dillon gets another top 10. Also wouldn't be surprised if Austin Dillon finishes in 33rd. It just seems to be one end of the spectrum to the other. It's just like, yeah, as far as it goes for Austin, he's just kind of pretty average at this track. It's not his best, not his worst. So, all right. Oh my God,
RCR has a win there.
Ward Burton went 12 races at Indianapolis without ever leading a lap. God bless him. He's my favorite driver growing up. So,
oof.
Yeah.
Is this your king?
That was my king.
Is this your king?
Hey man, I went to the Daytona 500. He won. It's my favorite childhood memory. So whatever, jog on. Anyways,
also won the Southern 500 in the same year.
Yes, exactly. 2001, my friend.
2001. Dang.
He won New Hampshire that same season. Also, another awesome race. One of the forgotten gems of NASCAR, in my opinion. All right. So my sleeper this week, and looking at these picks, so I'm actually going to go with I'm just really gonna make this an easy week for me. I'm gonna go with my boy Clint Bowyer as my sleeper. Clint obviously needs to have a good race this weekend. Otherwise, it's probably. So Bowyer needs a top 10 here. I wouldn't be surprised though if Bowyer actually could snag a win out here. Not really his bread and butter per se, but definitely a race that I feel like the Stewart-Haas team performs well at. At least should perform well at. So I'm looking at Clint Bowyer to snag a surprise win if Kevin Harvick doesn't do it. And surprise, I took 2 Stewart-Haas cars. This is always great for me when I do that.
It'd be like that.
It really do though. All right, Kevin, what you got?
You stole my pick.
That's what you get for the Kyle Larson
I'm
nonsense.
so ready.
That's what you.
Yep.
All right, Kevin.
You know what?
On.
I'm gonna repeat that Kyle Larson nonsense and pick Kyle Larson as my sleeper.
Wow, you child. Oh, wow, look at me. I picked Paul Menard, Eric Jones, and Kyle Larson. I haven't done this
That's me.
5 times this season.
Shout out to me for literally picking the 1-2 finishers from last week.
Wow,
But
really difficult.
here we are.
How much research did you put in this? I actually have my stat sheet up here right now, and Kevin Harvick has the best average finish amongst active drivers. Then Clint Boyer is 7th, and Chris Buescher is 10th. Like, your boys aren't even on this list right now. Larson is, but whatever. He's
going with his heart.
Yeah, he probably has heart right now from going with it, so whatever. Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, and Kevin Harvick are top 4 active with best finishes amongst active drivers here. Jimmy obviously has the most active wins. Him and Kevin Harvick have the most active top 5s. Seems like if Jimmy doesn't win, he doesn't really get a top 5 here. Harvick most top 10s, and laps led, Kyle Busch only 324. I would have thought that was a higher number. I don't know why.
I mean, that's more than 2 full races there. It's kind of just
I guess,
it
but
doesn't look like that much because Keselowski led like 450 at Martinsville earlier this year.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, the thing is, I feel like over the past 4 years, I feel like Kyle Busch has led every lap I've watched there. It just feels like that.
The race is so boring there that you almost forget.
Exactly. Looking at the top 10 current drivers at Indianapolis, like, none of them have wins except for Harvick, Keselowski, and Busch. So
wow,
interesting to see.
Top
this
what
is
points?
Current top 10.
Okay.
Top 10 drivers at Indianapolis according to Racing. This is, I guess, by rating. I don't know how they actually determine who's the top 10 here, but I mean, someone could get their first win this weekend. Like, maybe Clint Boyer. I don't know.
I could see it, but I'd see Kyle Larson more.
All right, so moving along, we got at Indianapolis. They are not running the 550 package this weekend, but they do run a higher drag, I believe, at Indy. If I recall correctly.
We are running the big Wang.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy,
I do personally put it on.
I do actually enjoy Indy Xfinity races. I think they are a little bit more exciting than the Cup, just because they seem to race a little bit better in the packs.
Let's not forget we literally had a 4-wide stage 1 finish last year.
Yep, that was
it looked like
absolutely
the Freedom
ridiculous.
100.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what a great
People
race!
are like, that race we wanted 5 wide. I'm like, all right. Sorry.
So looking at this weekend, though, this is the cutoff race for the regular season Cup as well as Xfinity. If I stand corrected, no,
you do stand corrected. It's Las Vegas.
Wow. Why am I the host of this show? Honestly?
Yeah, I know. I ask myself that literally every time I open Discord.
Oh, great! This idiot again. God bless. Well, either way, we're getting close to the Xfinity at this point. But for this weekend, I mean, what are we looking for? Like, do we see anyone outside the big 3, or is our boy Stephen Light going to get the big win this week?
I think someone outside the big 3 is going to win the Xfinity race this weekend.
Is it Chase Briscoe?
No, it's Kyle Busch.
Oh, is he? Oh no, he's racing
the race. He's in the race.
Just when I think I'm safe. Just when I think I'm going to enjoy.
No, but it's actually kind of cool because Combos is back on the car. Remember his old combo scheme?
I did like the old combos.
Yeah, no, they're back for the first time since like 2011 or something.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that'd be cool to see.
Shout out to
I mean,
I was not getting any more rides.
You can't really base this race off of anything in the past.
You absolutely can.
Because they don't run this package anywhere else in the Xfinity series, so it's kind of hard to predict who's going to be up front. But it wouldn't surprise me to see the top teams up front because when in doubt,
Well, I can predict. Hold on, let me get my stat sheet out.
See, there it is.
List.
All right. So the thing is, though, Kyle Busch, the last 2 races he's been in, he just has mechanical failure. So I don't know who's been messing with his car, but keep doing it. I do feel bad for what's his not Ratcliffe. He's not. It's Ben Beshore. Ben Beshore. Ben Beshore. Thank you. I do feel bad though if he keeps having mechanical failures with Kyle Busch. That kind of looks bad on him and the car chief there. It's Kyle Busch. It's KBM. Or KBM. Sorry, it's Joe Gibbs. You know, who cares? They're still gonna win the championship probably.
Well, I would like to announce that Austin Dillon is in the 10 colleague car this weekend.
Yes, I'm looking at that actually right now.
Okay.
So I think he has a very good shot.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I agree.
Yeah, no, that's actually like that car does show some speed. I'm sad the 21's not there this week. I would have liked to see Kaz Grall out here. I think Kaz would be great.
Oh yeah, he's been doing really good every time he hops in the car.
He is one of my favorite drivers coming up through the ranks, and I want to see him get a full-time ride. Are you friends with Kaz or?
I do not know Kaz. I hung out with him one time at New Smyrna. I don't know him, but he's cool. He's a really nice dude.
Yeah, he seems like a chill guy. I when he won that truck race, I was like, I can hop on board this guy's hype train right now. I feel the hype right now.
Yeah. If anything, he's just too much of a nice guy. It's like
maybe
kind of off-putting.
He was a little aggressive at Road America. I'll tell you that right now. He was very aggressive around those corners. He was trying to push his way around. I don't blame him. That's a tough track to pass.
Well, that's all his background. I mean, his dad Darius road raced for years in the Grand Am series.
Mm-hmm.
And when he came up through the ranks, he drove a lot of legend cars on road courses. His dad is a part owner in New Jersey Motorsports Park, so he has a lot of seat time in road courses. So I'm not surprised that he was out there doling it with him. I thought he was going to win the race.
Damn, mad jealous. All right. I mean, looking at this entry list for Xfinity, I'm not really. Dylan's a big thing. Jeb Burton, our boy Jeb, please clap. Oh my God, I'm excited excited to see him getting any opportunities. And 81 not running this weekend. And
it is not.
There's 38 cars, so no one's gonna get kicked out of here. I really wish that they go back to 40 in this. I feel so bad when they do bring more than 38, and cars are just like, no, you can't race.
I'm not gonna lie, I like that they're going to 36 next year because my OCD is finally.
Why are they going to 36 next year? It just seems unnecessary.
It's finally
for the TV contract
balanced because 40 in Cup is max, and then you subtract 4, and then you got 36 in Xfinity. Then you subtract another 4, and you get 32 in trucks.
My goodness.
Okay, so they did it just for Kevin's sake.
Yeah, just for my OCD. It's great.
Now Kevin won't have anxiety watching these races when they show 2 extra numbers.
Exactly.
Oh my. Well, all I know is this is what we're gonna call the Morgan Shepherd rule because he's gonna get sent home every week.
Yeah, no, that's going to be tough for him. But, maybe he'll have a nice little moment and get a nice 35th starting place at Bristol or something. All right.
When he gets somebody else to qualify the car.
Yeah, I was going to say Landon usually qualifies.
Yeah. Whenever there's a go or go home race, he just asks Landon to drive.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. So, rounding out the field right now. So, like I said, did not get to see Racing Wives this weekend. Do you guys want to do a hot seat? Cool Brown, except I don't call it that. He's on the hot seat right now. All right, cool. So, Brad, basically, it's called a catbird seat and peeing ice water over a hot stove. So, essentially, who's in the catbird seat and who's in trouble right now? You wanna get in on this?
Ooh, okay. Wait, is this for like Cup? Is this for?
This is in general. This is all racing. I used Alexander Albon the other week as one of mine, so you can use anyone you want. I'll go first, actually. So
okay.
I'll give you an example. So, who's in the catbird seat right now? Well, obviously, right now, if I am Gene Haas, I am sitting pretty right now. I'm feeling good. All 4 of my cars are back in the playoffs. I didn't wreck anyone at Spa, and I didn't have any engine issues. Yes, Kevin Magnussen was driving like a prick the entire time, but he didn't wreck anyone, and that's the most important thing. I didn't lose any money this week, so Gene Haas is sitting real nice. As far as peeing, I can never get this right. Peeing ice water over a hot stove. Where is DW when you need him? So as far as that, NASCAR is on the hot seat right now. So apparently NASCAR has greenlit and Netflix a comedy series about a NASCAR crew, formerly called The Crew, starring the one and only Kevin James.
I'm hyped.
Why are you hype about this?
I'm hyped because it's not supposed to be serious, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's not Drive to Survive."
It doesn't matter if it's serious.
Everyone's like, "We wanted
Kevin James."
Everyone's expecting this to be like Drive to Survive 2.0, and I'm like, "No, it's really just a comedy." It's like think of Talladega Nights.
No,
that's literally
Kevin
just what
James
it is.
Isn't funny. I can't get on board anything.
Is Will Ferrell though?
Yeah, Will Ferrell's
You don't like
funnier than he
Talladega
is.
Nights?
I love Talladega Nights.
No, I love
don't
Talladega
like-
Nights. This is what
Yeah.
it's just going to be this, but with Kevin James instead of Will Ferrell, and instead of
You're
driving.
giving them
stoked.
too much credit.
My bad for wanting to watch a Netflix show.
All right, let me let Brad go, and then I'm gonna go.
Okay. Wait,
Brad,
so Catbird
no.
seat first?
I thought you were gonna comment on what Kevin said because I was gonna go in on Kevin.
Well, I'm just saying, I think the Netflix series is going to be dope. I don't think it's going to be Talladega Nights, but I think it's going to be dope.
I'm just
And
worried
you'll
that
get more
Kevin
randos.
James, Kevin James is gonna start bringing his Adam Sandler friends around, and I can't do that. I don't like the Adam Sandler troupe. I'm sorry. So I mean, hey, that might honestly be helpful because you get a younger generation to start watching NASCAR like Talladega Nights did for a lot of fans. I guess I don't know, but for me, I'm probably not watching that. I'm ready for Drive to Survive season 2 to start. Honestly,
you underestimate the amount of Ricky Bobby shirts I see at a track every weekend.
Oh, I don't deny that at all. You should have seen that at my fraternity.
That's what. Just imagine 2021 Daytona 500 after everyone's had a full year since whenever it's supposed to come out. Because it said it's dropping in 2020. Everyone at the 2021 Daytona 500 just giant Kevin James shirts. It's gonna be great.
The entire garage is going to quote
shuddering.
that series.
Oh God bless. Look, the one thing I'll say, Netflix is also on the hot seat in general because they came out this week and said there's the potential they might not release all series all at once. It's going to be per episode basis now per week, and it's Netflix can't do that. The whole point of Netflix is that if I like an episode, I can watch the next one if I so choose. I have willpower. They're taking away the only thing I had with Netflix, which was my willpower. Can't do it.
You can't binge. Like Netflix is built upon binging.
Exactly. And I understand why they would do it. Amazon Prime did that with Top Gear. Or not Top Gear, I'm sorry. The Grand Tour. Let me make sure legal ramifications, I get that right. So it makes sense for some shows, like maybe a cooking show or maybe a competition show or like that, like a nightly, weekly thing, like Last Week Tonight. I know they had something like that on there that was actually not bad. For some things like that. But if you're doing that with this comedy series, get out of here, Netflix, please. You're already losing The Office. Don't lose anything else. Like, I'm not an Office guy, but I will say The Office is a good show. I'm a Parks and Rec guy, so I don't know. Brad, what are you? Are you an Office or Parks and Rec guy?
I am an either.
Oh, jeez. What's your show then?
I like shows that make my brain sound and smell like oatmeal. So
Trailer Park Boys?
Like Black Mirror.
Oh.
Not
that kind of oatmeal guy.
The Ozark.
That is a great show. Okay,
yeah.
This man gets it. Have you seen Fargo?
I have not, but I wanted to. Once Dale Jr. talked about it, I watched a couple episodes, but I haven't got into it.
Get into it. It's incredible. If I can give you recommendations, Fargo is great. True Detective is 2 of the best seasons of television I've ever seen.
Oh, I watched the OA. That's another good one.
OA is an okay one. Legion is my favorite show.
Oh, yes.
You've seen Legion?
Yes.
Finally, someone else who gets it. All right. Well, we can nerd out about that after we actually had a special a couple weeks ago on here, so we can nerd out about that later. So other than that, rounding out the field, Kyle Larson's new McDonald's scheme, I know you mentioned that to me, is fire. I'm completely on board with that. Qualifying for the race this weekend been moved to Sunday at 10. I don't know why.
I hate that.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So
it wasn't moved to. That was the way it was scheduled.
The way that Pockers' tweet read, it looked like it said it was moved to that. And Pockers is also kind of confused about it, which I've never seen Pockers curse before on Twitter, but he said WTH, and he's upset when you get that out there. Pockers.
What are we even gonna do at the track on Saturday then?
I don't know why they're it's just I don't know. I don't like when I first saw that I was like, why are they doing this? I hope they change it, and they're not. I don't know. I mean, I guess it'll entice people to just tune into that instead of NFL more a little bit.
Yeah, okay, because I'm definitely
programming. I think because the best part about Saturday at the track is that usually you'll have your Xfinity qualifying and your Cup practice in between your Xfinity qualifying to set you up for driver intros to then have the Xfinity race. So Are we going to have Xfinity qualifying, wait like 2 hours again, and then have the Xfinity race?
That might be what's honestly happening, unless I don't know what else is going on. It's a baffling move, and because of that move, they will be ordering pit stalls based on owner points, which is also really stupid coming into the final race for the chase when you have guys that are literally tied in points right now. So I just don't. It's a baffling move on NASCAR's part. I don't get it, but there's still time for them to change it. So
I don't think they will.
They won't. It's baffling. Kevin, did you see this tweet about Hemrick and Dillon?
Yeah, that I like midway through the episode, I didn't talk for like 3 minutes because I was like trying to process that.
Oh, that's why you were not talking? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now I know how to get you to shut up. It's just another.
If you didn't see, Brad, there's a rumor now that Reddick might go to Roush.
I know,
really
right?
Out of nowhere.
I don't know about that.
How it would work, but
imagine Richard Childress just being like, "Yeah, I have a really good talent in Xfinity that's winning races in a car I normally couldn't win races in. I'm gonna let him walk for my grandson and this other guy that can't keep his car clean."
Yeah, literally, Reddick's reasoning behind going to RCR was, "I see a clear path to Cup."
Yeah, he said that. Yeah, I remember that.
Makes sense. I had heard the rumor about a week and a half ago that the RCR would stay 2 team, Reddick would move into the 8, Hemrick would move to the 13, and Ty Dillon would take a corporate job basically within NASCAR. That made some sense, but also was like, Ty Dillon doesn't seem like the guy that wants to just give up though.
I saw a comment on the subreddit saying that they mentioned that on DVC as well. So I'm probably going to listen to that tomorrow while I'm studying. But if that's true, I'll text y'all to confirm it. But if that's true, then I buy that 100%.
The best seasons in the entire world are spooky season, Christmas holiday season, and silly season. Those are the top 3 seasons ranked.
I agree.
Football season is tied with spooky season though, because it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, they overlap.
Yeah, but silly season is by far one of my favorites because like you just get all this nonsense, and by the time the season starts next year, it's like all these rumors that we thought were going to happen just don't come to fruition, but it gets you so hyped for like the possibility.
When it happens during the season, it's called goofy season.
Oh, is that what they're calling Xfinity now? I see.
I love Comcast.
Speaking about, I love them too.
Our season goes faster than Xfinity Internet.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure to keep that one. H2 Motorsports, speak of the devil. Doors allegedly locked up by sheriffs. So
yeah.
Anyone know what's going on? Actually,
I have reached my representative from H2 Motorsports for comment, and he sent me a shrug emoji.
Oh, classic.
I have nothing to say about this.
That's essentially the same thing Alex did when I asked about what happened with Tyler Dipple. He just was like, I don't know, old man shrug.
Isn't the owner of H2 Motorsports your age, Brad?
He is.
Yeah.
Wow.
He
what am
also,
I doing in my life?
He was, but no. Well, you're not pretending you own an office complex.
That's fair. I am doing better than that.
Yeah. Like I saw that article today, and I was like, interesting. But yeah, the owner kind of has a sketchy-ish past. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if what happens. But I just feel kind of bad for everybody that's involved, especially like Pete Rondo, who came from Furniture Row Racing, left that whole team at the end of the season and decided and got a job at H2, thinking that he was going to be doing the deal, and now he's kind of stuck.
Yeah. That's honestly super rough. I feel bad for that guy.
Well, on lighter news, Matt Geppetto got a new sponsor for
I was gonna
Vegas
bring that up.
And Talladega. If you will.
Yes. The polarizing Barstool Sports media company has decided to sponsor our boy Matty D, and definitely it's brought some interesting opinions from both sides. I, for one, have always been a stoolie. I love Barstool. Dave Portnoy is an absolute moron, but he is a moron that everyone talks about. And I mean, this is going to get Matt Benedetto a lot more attention. Whether it's positive or negative, that depends on where he finishes. But that car is sexy. I will say that right now. Stars and stripes always look good on a NASCAR.
Mm-hmm. And the One Bite app is going to be the primary at Vegas next weekend.
One Bite, everybody knows the rules. You know, I actually have that app.
Do you really?
Yes, I did.
What does that app even do?
You literally eat pizza, make a video about it, drunkenly give your score of the pizza, and then post it on that app. And I've done it twice, actually. You can find both my reviews in the Tampa Bay area. What's up? New York, New York. That's actually a really good slice of pizza. I gave that like a drunken 7.6. It was actually very good.
Wow.
I do pizza reviews like, just in general. Dead, so I can't actually post them on there, but I'll just be like, all my friends are like, all right, you're the Barstool guy, like, what is this pizza? I'm like, One Bite, everybody knows the rules.
Have y'all had pizza from Mellow Mushroom?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that place is awesome.
So
okay.
Good.
I think it's okay. There's definitely better pizza places.
Oh, there is.
In Tallahassee, there are definitely better pizza places.
Well, yeah.
Brad, have you ever been to FSU?
Center. I have been. I don't remember it.
Sounds right.
Wait,
right.
For which reason?
I can't remember the answer to that question.
Awesome.
Yeah, that sounds like an FSU weekend. There is a pizza place. The only one that I ever will go to, like if I'm hungover, is what is that called? The massive Momo's. Shouts out Momo's. I miss Momo's.
Yeah, they're
so
massive,
much.
dude. It's crazy.
I used to live at the apartment across the street, so that's where I would go. But pizza in Tallahassee, like Gain Street Pies, was like the drunken move for me. That's where I would go normally. I don't know. If we want to have a pizza podcast, we can absolutely get that going. Like,
the One Bite podcast.
Oh no, I don't want to get a cease and desist. They probably would just follow.
They would love to take you to court. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, they would love to take me to court, but then I'd take them to court on not having a union. Boy.
Damn.
Hey man, I have a union here. Me and Kevin are paid the exact same amount of money for each episode. $0.
True, yeah.
0 cents.
Straight up socialism.
Right. It's not even a union. It's freaking communism, okay? And we're doing it right by paying no one.
Even Steven.
Nolan gets no money for this. Alex is the richest one out of all of us, and he gets no money either. So
wow.
Oh man, we miss you, Alex. Please come back next week for the Super Show. So
we do miss you, Alex.
Speaking, I don't think. Do you see anything else on? Oh, I wanted to mention. I think there was last weekend. There was like a stadium truck race at Greg Biffle. Who else was in it? Sheldon Creed,
Robbie Gordon,
Casey Mears, Robbie Gordon, Sheldon Creed, Ryan Evers.
Damn.
What a dream squad right there! Like, first of all, Casey Mears, man, I wish he was still in NASCAR right now. I love Casey Mears. But man, just what a ridiculous lineup for that. That must have been a lot of fun to be. I heard it was a really good finish too.
They were dueling out top 5 under a blanket for most of the race.
I'm probably gonna like watch that on YouTube if I can find the replay. Like that honestly would be a lot of fun to go back at.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right, moving on. We forgot to mention that this rain delay was one of the greatest rain delays of all.
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah, the front page of Reddit. We had Clint Boyer interviewing a potentially underage drunk fan on live television. We had Kyle Larson making Asian jokes and Denny Hamlin trying his absolute hardest not to lose everything next to him. And we had a guy call in to Victory Lap on NBCSN with his question being, "I'm sorry, the rain delay is my wife's fault."
Of course, how can I forget?
Oh my god.
Great time watching it.
And to make the rain delay official, Bubba Wallace and I believe Corey LaJoy, it was Corey, right? Yeah, Corey were throwing footballs with the fans. So, I mean, that just official. Oh man, I really am still mad that I did not catch a football Bubba at Daytona. I was so close. So close. Those fans are rabid for that thing.
I forgot that I have a statistic for you guys.
Oh, please, nail us with
that we are at race number, forgot what race number we at
26.
25 and or we've completed 25, yeah.
25 and 3/4.
Okay. All right, so the Xfinity Series is 24 races in, and there has not been a single rainout.
What?
Well, now you've jinxed it.
Well,
I don't care.
Indeed, the weather forecast looked good, but now Hurricane Dorian's literally just about to roll through the entire Southeast.
I'm going to call in a NASCAR
Indianapolis
victory
Motor
lap and
Speedway.
be like, I'm so sorry. Rain delay is my co-host's fault and my guest on the episode. Shouts out Left Turns Loud Noises.
Has that ever happened?
That is
No,
a
I
surprising
don't know.
statistic. No, that's
I
definitely
would
not
doubt
happening in Xfinity. That's
That is
definitely
Couldn't
not
ever happen.
That legit seems too hard to believe just because with everything. Like there's been cup races. We've had 3 cup races get pushed back to a later date.
Oh yeah, I'm well aware of the Daytona one.
And I'm pretty sure Xfinity ran in the same weekend. Well, I mean, the start of Daytona
was
got
pushed
delayed,
back.
but you guys haven't had any postponed.
No rainouts.
That's
No postponing.
Crazy.
all right. Well, at least we can always count on it. It's getting done the same day.
Yeah.
Not having to wait at
NASCAR
your
in
friend's house like a
2020
weirdo.
looks what they saw in 2019, saying every Sunday is going to be a doubleheader with Xfinity and Cup.
They've solved the crisis right there.
I love a Wednesday afternoon race.
Which, by the way, I think they should do that. I don't know if we've even touched that on this podcast, but
you love bringing that up, and I just don't think it's a good idea.
I
Because
think
you're not going
one
to get the viewership.
race weekend a year, not including like the Pocono doubleheader,
Or
like,
Eldora.
like the Dover Spring Race or something like that. Like have the
I would love to see Michael Rooker trying to advertise that product.
have the
like,
Xfinity race on at like 11 or 11:30, and then Cup right after it. That would be so much fun. Keep it all on the same network. Fans don't even have to change a channel.
Ooh.
Fans in the stands. Maybe give them like a 2-hour window to go onto the track and whatnot. It gives the teams the opportunity to switch out pit boxes and all that. I really feel like it could work. Rain would screw it, but
Yeah.
Rain will screw the Pocono doubleheader next year, and they already went ahead with it. So,
Well, yeah. Okay.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
It would be a long day. That's all I have to
Yeah,
say. It would
that
be
would
a
be
very,
ridiculous.
very long day. But it would probably be better having a Wednesday afternoon race that is close to where they were last week, and then having an off week right after that.
Yeah, no, now when you say Wednesday afternoon, what time do you mean? Or do you mean Wednesday night?
I mean, like, let's say we're going to Richmond. We're going to Richmond Wednesday night.
Please.
And we're going to have let's just say we'll have a cup race at Richmond Wednesday night. If you could have that be like right before the Easter break, have that at like Wednesday, and then have the race before that be like Bristol or something.
Yeah, something close
And then
to
have
that.
an off week, and have like an off week that weekend, and then go back to whatever track the week after that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It would shorten up the schedule for sure.
Yeah, no, that definitely would solve that problem, but I don't know.
I don't know if you could do it with any other weekend besides Easter, just because that's the only like every single year it's on the same date.
Yeah.
Or at least
What?
not-
Hold
or
on.
not-
Wait, no. Easter's
No,
not
I
on
mean-
the same
I mean-
date every.
No, not that. What I'm trying to say is that every single year there is an Easter bye week.
Yeah, okay, that's what
Is
I
what
was
I'm
going to
saying.
say.
Like,
dude,
the other bye
Thanksgiving
weeks on
is
the
already-
schedule-
is always on November 26th.
No. Yeah.
Blake Bortles
sorry.
did.
Eh,
Duval.
where's Bortles
Shut
on now?
The Rams.
Okay.
But yeah, finish your point.
Oh,
Mine?
me?
No, not you. I would never speak rudely to you. I'd only speak rudely to my guest or my guest, my host. Jeez.
Your host.
And
Damn.
I'm going to bed. It's good to go.
That was my point. I'm just saying, because with the other weekends, it's kind of like, well, why not just run Sunday? And
Yeah.
like, I get that you have an
Yeah.
off weekend, but it makes the week before that hell even more. And I feel like at that point, it's kind of a wash with it. And
You got to also
and
think
it'd
about like,
obviously be better with on a weekend than a weekday night.
you got to also think about like the crew and like everything. Like probably want vacation time. and
Exactly.
All, that.
All
Yeah.
I'm saying,
I would love a Wednesday race because then I
Nashville
would cut my week
Fairgrounds
short.
Speedway is just
Kevin.
waiting for the opportunity.
We got
all
3
I'm
years
saying.
until that could happen.
That's
right.
all I'm saying.
All right. Before my computer's at 13%. I'm using my phone to record, but I do need to get this stat out there. Before that, there was an ARCA race at Duke. Someone
Duke University, wow.
No, Duke. Wow, yeah, wow. It was hosted by Daniel Jones and none other. Duquoin State Fairgrounds. I massacred that. DUQUOIN.
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 Daquan.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Des Moines, Illinois, State Fairgrounds, won by Christian Eckes. So congratulations, Christian Eckes. He's going to get moved up into trucks, I think, full time next year.
I hope so.
Probably. I mean, he's probably
That
better
kid
than
can
Todd
drive.
Gilliland right now. Yeah. Our boy, your boy Riley Herbst, finishing 6th. So he's up there, Kevin.
He ain't my boy.
Yeah, I was about
Dude.
to say, I don't know who you were talking to.
Yeah.
Kevin loves Riley Herbst.
You like Riley Herbst?
Shite.
Oh.
No, he does not like Riley Herbst. I mess with him so much. And Ken Schrader, we brought him up earlier in this episode, but he actually started on the pole for this race. Only led 1 lap, but I mean, it's always cool to see Ken Schrader out there. Also with legend Bobby Gerhart racing again. This has got to be like his 1000th race this race. And of course, the ghost of Tim Richmond finishes 14th. So
very nice. Very nice,
Yeah,
Tim Richmond.
Yes.
Will Kimmel is still out there racing in ARCA, but not doing very well. It just sucks because Will was doing great and then had that really scary accident. And hasn't really been relevant. Yeah, it just sucks because I honestly thought that he could have had the career that Frank never got to have.
I could have sworn he was working for Venerini, or no, Frank's been working.
He
working for
was.
Venerini.
Now he's running for Bill Kimmel, which I assume is Frank's brother or something. Venerini right now is Eckes, Seavey, and Self, which I mean that's a good lineup in ARCA right now. That's looking good.
I was thinking more like in the behind the scenes type thing. I could have sworn I saw him. In
Probably,
Polo.
honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. He seems to have a pretty wide reach. I don't really have anything else for the episode. Do you guys got anything?
Kyle Larson just won the Stoops Pursuit, whatever that is.
Oh, of course, the classic Stoops Pursuit. He was. I think that's what they were talking about during the race. That he was excited for the weekend. So, congrats on winning that. Can you please win it?
What the race was, but Kyle Larson won because he was literally the only car left on the track.
Oh,
everyone else wrecked.
Oh yes, of course, the classic method. How could I have forgotten? Oh my goodness,
that's so cool.
I was gonna put the Red Sox game on in the background. I completely turned on my Xbox and forgot. So classic me.
Nice.
Probably losing. All right. Well,
thank you so much. Brad,
thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. I had fun.
So you can follow him on Twitter at. This is where you put your handle in.
Brad X Perez. I'm very sorry in advance.
No. Following him on Twitter is actually a wonderful. That's pretty much how I got to know Brad a little bit. Was just following him on our podcast Twitter. So give him a follow. You can give the podcast a follow at LTLN podcast. It's also our Instagram handle. We are officially on every major podcasting network now. We got on Spotify last week. Right after I dropped the episode. So we are on Spotify now. Give us a subscribe, a follow, download all our episodes, give them heart reacts, favorite them, show them to your mother, show them to your dad, show them to your stepdad, show them to your estranged sister, show them to everyone you know. Let everyone know, and especially show it to Haley Deegan. Brad, thank you for the follow. But yeah, other than that, we are hoping to have a very big episode next week. I am a little bit up in the air with my schedule right now, so obviously Hurricane Dorian just hit the Bahamas, and obviously huge devastation over there. I actually did today sign up for the American Red Cross to volunteer my time and potentially try and go to the Bahamas and help out if I can. I live 90 miles away, so I mean dude, I might just honestly paddleboard out there. But I did want to help no matter how I can. If I end up going over there, it's going to be a little bit more challenging trying to record this episode, but we are trying to do a Chase preview super show. We're going to have our boy Methfield back on. Hopefully Alex will be on. Hopefully Nolan will be back. He has been texting us more recently.
Yes, he has.
He's been very active, so the man is starting to come back to us. So I told you he's coming back. But we're hoping to have that show next week. It's going to be a long one, just like this one. So bear with us. If you have a long drive to Antarctica, perfect. You can listen to both simultaneously. But until next week, I've been Anthony.
I've been Kevin.
And I am Brad.
There we go.
There it is. I couldn't get the boys from New Tailgates to get that right last week, so thank you, Brad. You got it. And until next week, we'll see you. Love you guys.
Thanks, Al.
You know what they say. Life isn't meant to be easy, baby. It's meant to be lived. So enjoy the ups and the downs. And remember, when it gets too hot, don't lose your cool. Just wanna thank God I'm alive today.
Monster Energy. Everybody knows White Monster Zero Ultra. That's the OG. It kicked off this whole zero sugar energy drink thing. But Ultra is a whole lineup now. You've got Strawberry Dreams, Blue Hawaiian, Sunrise, and Vice Guava. And they all bring the Monster Energy punch. So if you've been living in the white can, branch out. Ultra's got a flavor for every vibe. And every single one is zero sugar. Tap the banner to learn more.